I am Madhusmita.
Myself, Tanmay, welcoming you all in our YouTube channel, which is Green Gene Talks. And today's topic, which is commonly mistakes during hardening and how to avoid them by looking into the real world challenges and solutions.
Today we are diving into the fascinating world of tissue culture, a revolutionary technique for multiplying allied plants by growing them in a controlled lab environment. But the journey doesn't end there. To ensure these delicate lab-grown plantets thrive outside the lab, they must go through the crucial stages of acclimatization and hardening, gradually adapting them to real-world conditions. These steps are vital because they prepare the plantlets to withstand environmental stress, improve survival rates, and ultimately help deliver healthy, robust plants to farmer and growers. Today we are kicking off with a big question. Why is tissue culture a game changer for propagating plants, and why does the last step, hardening, sometimes trips us up?
Right, Madhu? Everyone is excited about tissue culture because it lets us multiply elite varieties, combat diseases, and deliver uniform plantlets to farmers and researchers. However, the real challenges begins with those mini plants leaves their cozy labs environment and encounter the real world.
Yeah, I also think that this stage is critical. Moving lab grown plants to the real world isn't just pop them in soil and pray for the best, right?
Definitely not. Hardening is a serious business. Let's explore why so many plants skip gradual changes.
So implement stepwise acclimatization by gradually exposing plantlets to external conditions. First, transferring them to shaded areas or placing them under a mist chamber before introducing them to direct sunlight. This controlled transition helps strengthen plantlets and reduces the risk of transplant shock. The next major challenge is controlling humidity. Lab-grown plantlets are fragile with thin cuticles.
If the humidity drops too abruptly, plant wilt or collapse.
The best practice to control this is to open ventilation slots or use mist sprayers gradually. Monitor humidity daily during the first week.
I think maintenance of humidity is necessary to prevent plantations from fungal attack also. However, the improper selection of substrate compositions used during the initial transfer might be contributing to poor plantlet establishment.
Use of cocoa peat plus perlite improves drainage and make it easy for plantlets to root. But what about nutrition? Moving from culture media to soil, nutrition drops fast.
Some folks forget to supplement with diluted fertilizers or provide the right ions. Use half-strength liquid fertilizer for the first 2 weeks. Madhu, one more question is arising in my mind. What would happen if we were tried to save time by hardening too many plant fillets together?
So overcrowding them just makes things worse since they end up competing for light and space and the risk of disease shoots up. So space them out doesn't cluster. Some commercial operations want to move plantlets fast to boost turnover, but when you skip hardening, survival rate crash. That's why it is mandatory to stick to full protocols even if it's slower you will have healthier plants and happier customers.
Let's bring this to life with an example. Take mango, a highly popular fruit crop with economic and cultural importance.
Mango tissue culture is tricky. Mango plantlets have delicate leaf and slow root development, making the hardening phase critical.
One common mistake is moving mango plantlets straight from culture media to open sunlight. The intense light can frost the leaves and cause severe wilting.
The best approach is gradually acclimatization. First place plantlets under 70 to 80% shade with high humidity. Using a humidity dome or mist chamber over 1 to 2 weeks. Reduce humidity and increase light slowly. Before we wrap up, here are some pro tips. Keep a logbook of daily conditions, humidity, temperature and sunlight changes. Adjust protocol if you see stress signals.
That's a wrap for today's chat. Whether you are a student, lab supervisor, or commercial growers, remember with careful hardening, those fragile plantlets can become field ready performers.
Hardening might seem like a simple step after tissue culture, but it's actually the breeze that determines if your plants will thrive in the real world.
If you have any questions or want to share your hardening hacks, connect with us on social media. Together, let's keep improving the way we harden our plants. One step, one solution, and one success at a time. Stay tuned and happy growing.